Rozpoczynamy rozdział 8, Instytut Riverside, czyli wracamy do domu dla obłąkanych. W bezimiennej księgarni Pierce zbadał sprawę usiłowania kradzieży. Odkrył, że stał za nią Charles Hawkins. Pierce otworzył sejf właściciela księgarni, aby sprawdzić, co ten wspólnie z Sarą Hawkins tam ukrył. W środku znajdowała się książka w oprawie z ludzkiej skóry. Detektyw nie mógł się oprzeć pokusie, otworzył tom, a jego umysł przeniósł się w obce ciało.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Katatonicznym?
Very well. I'll examine him.
Dobra, co my tu mamy? O cholera. Medycyna.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Ma coś w brzuchu? Odpowiedź odblokowano.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Niepokoi mnie stan jego kończyn.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
To jest trochę dziwne.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Ukrywa kartoteki, które stanowią dowody. Nikt jeszcze nie wspomniał o zbrodniach.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
Poczekajcie. Zobaczmy, czy tutaj coś możemy...
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Dobra, tutaj chyba się nic nie dowiemy więcej. Wejdź do gabinetu Fullera. Dobra.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
It's temperamental,
What
if
a
I understand
pest.
correctly.
It's so unfair.
Co to kuźwa jest? O,
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
dobra. Ta rozmowa nic nie wnosi do sprawy. Kurde, ten poprzedni odcinek to była jakaś katastrofa. Króciutki. Aha, jestem kobietą, więc nie mam latarki i nie mam zapalniczki. Chociaż tutaj możemy chyba... Chociaż nie, Pierce w tym momencie zablokowany. Aha, nawet nie muszę czytać książek, bo i tak nie zdobywamy medycyny. Dobra, gdzie jest ten gabinet Fullera?
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
A, najpierw mamy odciąć wodę. Dobra, ona się tu patrzyła i... Czekajcie, my wyszliśmy tędy, tak?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old
Tutaj.
hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
I tam to poszło, dobra.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Recepta na barbiturany wystawiona przez doktora Fullera.
the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Listen to the way you
We've been
talk,
waiting to be
you naughty
restocked for
girl.
weeks.
A,
And
tutaj nie ma...
the answer is no.
Tutaj ta rura nie idzie.
She doesn't dare
To nie
say
to
it.
pomieszczenie.
That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Cholera, gdzie? Skąd ja wezmę klucz? Tu nie było żadnego klucza? Badajmy.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Klucza tu nie ma, ale... Chyba szukamy innego pomieszczenia.
Everybody says it. She's a witch. An old... Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
Może ona wie.
All is well, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Thank God.
Courage.
Thank you.
No tutaj de facto nie, nam nic nie powie. Tutaj też chyba nic nie ma.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
A, tu jest blok B. Dobra, mamy klucz. Znaczy, mamy klucz.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Dobra, uratowałem chłopowi życie.
hay fever. What's he doing here?
To jest blok A. Dobra, blok B.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do this.
I beg.
I suspect you. But be. Thank you.
Chyba ona to samo nam powiedziała.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
Dobranoc.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Złamał plecy? Chyba złamał kręgosłup. Coś ciulgowi.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Chyba tutaj pewnie znajdziemy ten klucz. Okej, chyba mam klucz. Jest, mamy to.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dobra. Nie no, tutaj chyba nie ma potrzeby iść. Otwórzmy kotłownię. Zakręcimy zawór. Gdzie to było? Tutaj. Nawet nie drgnie.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
A jest super. Znaleźć narzędzie. Kuźwa, jakie narzędzie znaleźć? Tutaj nie ma nic? Dobra, nie da rady.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool. Let's hope I can go through the administration office. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
No, szukajmy narzędzia, żeby to otworzyć.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
A, Ktoś nam coś
Dr. Colden,
zrobił.
we need you at once in dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
Tuż tam byłem.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Ten Fuller jest podejrzany.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
No to są klucze wszystkie do... Dobra, ale ja muszę mieć narzędzie jakieś, które gdzie znajdziemy.
Dr. Colden, Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Coś ci przypiszę.
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Chyba kurde, gdzie ja znajdę narzędzia?
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
O, tutaj coś jest. W tym pomieszczeniu. Jest. Sobie tu mam przedmiot, klucz francuski. Okej. Może zamkniemy drzwi, co? Żeby nikt nie widział.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
No i co teraz? Odwróć uwagę, muszę wrócić do Elizabeth.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Wejść do gabinetu. Dobra, ona chyba zagada ją. Kościół jeden V. A, ona jest tutaj, tak?
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
Dobra, szybko
At
wejść.
last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Mhm.
I've unlocked something. Patient files.
Biały
I was
statek,
right.
karta pacjenta, miałem rację. Rozmowa z Sary Hawkins. Ten cylinder był ukryty w gabinecie doktora Fullera. Zarejestrował on swoje przemyślenia na temat jednej z wielu sesji psychoanalitycznych, którym poddawał Sary Hawkins. jeszcze tutaj coś jest, tak?
I should go another way.
Nie wszystko mi się chyba udało odnaleźć, bo mam jeszcze przeszukaj cały czas. Aha. To o to chodzi.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sary Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sary Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key.
Czekajcie, bo tu mamy coś, co mnie interesuje.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the base.
Why is Ethan on medication?
I am prepared.
No kurwa, to ten.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
No ładnie.
Of course. Sary Hawkins is the connection.
Rekonstrukcja.
I must go back to the basement.
Piwnicy. A gdzie jest zejście do piwnicy? Czekajcie, bo tu były drzwi. Może tymi drzwiami.
I should go another way.
No to mamy problem. Zejść na oddział psychiatryczny.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Kurde, skąd ja mam wiedzieć, gdzie jest oddział psychiatryczny?
Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late.
Blok B, blok A, blok B, kuchnia.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Dobra, gdzie jest kurcze przejście? A, tu był chyba też ten klucz, widzicie.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Oj, moment, może tutaj znajdziemy. Kupa, cholera, kupa. Cholera, no nie wiem, gdzie ten jest oddział. Czego to jest cholera zamknięte?
I should go another way.
Przepraszam, ale nie wiem gdzie. Teraz.
I should go another way.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop.
I don't get
burdening
why
her
they
with
have
work.
us waiting so long.
Almost no patience here.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what
It's a
Fuller is
quiet little
hiding.
town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I'm going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Proszę dalej opatrywać jego rany. Nie wiem, co jeszcze mogłabym zrobić. Ten pacjent jest zaniedbany.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Dobra, ale to chyba nie jest to, czego szukamy.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Dr. Colden?
Kurde, no gdzie jest to zejście? Ja cię pierdzielę.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
On jak kuźwa mam wiedzieć, który to jest oddział.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Wasze osiągnięcie zdobyłem dzięki temu. Dobra, to ja sobie chyba wytnę to, bo nie będę to chodził bezczynnie, dopóki nie znajdziemy tego pomieszczenia. I proszę bardzo. Ja pierdziu, chodziłem wokoło, a tu mamy przejście. Ja chyba te drzwi próbowałem wcześniej otworzyć, ale kurde nie skojarzyłem. Dobra, najważniejsze, że się udało. Zejdź na oddział psychiatryczny. O cholera, jasno. Strasznie tu. Oh, fuck, shit.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Kuźwa mać. Niczego się nie dowiem. I koniec chyba rozdziału.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
A, to jest ta biblioteka, tak?
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Nie zrobiłem nic złego. To był Charles Hawkins.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Maria Colden tam
She
była.
went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sary Hawkins' corpse.
Sary Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Dobra, weźmy gościa.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Okej, koniec rozdziału. Gdzie on tak popierdziela. Momentami gra jest naprawdę świetna, czasami trochę jest gorzej. Dobra, rozpoczynamy 9 rozdział, także tutaj kończymy. Dzięki za uwagę, zostawcie kciuka w górę i nie zapomnijcie kliknąć w dzwoneczek. Pozdro, hej hej!